Labyrinth, come in.
Hello, this is Hamish from Monstaaa Productions, and in this video I will show you how to make two layers of text to produce a 3D like effect, as you can see there. See, I will tell you how to render it, and like have rendered it there. Well, if you already know, I'll explain that later on. And so let's get started. So this is Cinema 4DR12. So let's just go more text, and we're gonna go. Let's just put it Monstaaa. Just Monstaaa. You don't need to put the production, and well, you can put what you want. I'm gonna center up like I have there. I'm gonna choose the font I want now. I will put in the description the fonts. The website I get all my fonts off. You can get some very smart fonts on that. And the one I like is called Air Cruiser, as we can see it there. And this one is the one that's on all my intros. It's quite big there, so I'm going to bring the height of it down, which scales it all down to about that. I'm gonna, right, now we need to make the text depth at about 80, right, and we click off that. So what you also want to do is you want to hold Control or Command if you're on a Mac, and click and drag the mo text to duplicate it, and with the motext.1 it'll come up. You want to bring that down to round about 60, 55. Nah, a bit further than that actually, probably about 50. And with that, we're going to click this arrow here so you don't move it up or down or to the side, and just drag it back. Right. Now, on that, we want to add a cap. So we're going to go cap, fillet cap it again, and you didn't see much change of it last time because the fillet cap on the end is the back of the text. And what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna have a quick look. Yeah, I can do with making the fillet cap a bit bigger. See, as you can see there, it's making it bigger. And we'll just put both up to 10. Right, now where I see the outline there, we're going to make two colours, right? Well, three. We'll make two to start off with. Right. So you're going to pick whatever colours you want. So for this, I think I'm going to go with a nice bright green actually. Bright green. And pinky purple. For this colour, we'll put a bit of a reflection on it. Put the Fresnel on it, and bring the brightness down a bit to about 19 there, and the mix strength we want at about 50, 60. You don't need to be too bothered, and you just leave the rest of the settings as they are. And we're going to drag this one onto the motext 1, so that'll be the background, the writing behind it. Right, now we're going to make another colour, and I think I'm going to fancy a pinky purple this time, like what I showed you at the start of the video. And put a bit of reflection in, Fresnel again, and bring the mix strength down to about 50. They need to be too exact. Just play around with the colours, but you've got to do what you got to make sure that you're actually on the colour, not on the reflection when you change the colour, as I just done there. So we're on that, and it's changed. There we go, and we're going to click and drag it on there. Well, as you can see there, the text is looking quite good. So now I'm going to add a floor in. So to put in the floor, we're going to click and hold on this light symbol here, and we're going to click floor. As you can see, it brought up this bit here, and from that we're going to make the third colour now. And same as in the tutorial before this, we want it dark grey, not too grey though. We're going to put the reflection on. Put Fresnel on again. Fresnel's you don't need to put Fresnel on, but I like to put it on, and we'll bring that down. But we want the brightness of reflection to be relatively alright, and we want to put the blurriness up to probably 13 will do. And you can see that, yeah, that's looking quite good. And we're just going to click and drag this colour onto the floor, and we'll give that a quick render. As you can see there, it's coming up in the reflection, and it's got the splatters. Yep, is everyone seen that? And so we don't really need to watch the whole render, you get the idea. And now we're going to go on render settings. To save this as a JPEG, which you will use most of the time, you want to go format, change it to JPEG, and then output for a background you're wanting quite a big amount of pixels. So let's go screen. We'll go with this here, 2560 by 1600, resolution 72. Save it where you want, and make sure you're on full render. And then we cross off that, and you want to render it to picture viewer. As you can see what's happening here, that was I just finished rendering a subwoofer animation. It's going to be on the start, well, it'll be on the start of this video. It wasn't on the start of my last video, but you'll like this. And I will put a tutorial up for this later on, but for now we'll see how that's rendering away. It'll take quite a long time because you've made the pixels that big. It'll take longer to render because it's higher quality, so I don't really need to watch this. But thanks for watching, and please subscribe and leave comments and ideas of what you want tutorials on. Thank you, and bye.